Good morning, all of you. It's me, Prashant. I think all of you are doing very nicely. At present, you have a lot of difficulties, and all those difficulties will be getting relaxed soon. Okay, so we are going to learn our topics in one another manner. It is in the form of videos. So it doesn't matter. You don't have any kind of tensions. You will be understanding the topic very nicely. Okay, so first of all, you have to use your textbook. You have to take your textbooks. Okay, along with the textbook, when you are hearing this video, when you are seeing this video, need not to listen the textbook. What the teacher, what I am going to tell you, that you have to listen very carefully, and after that I will give you the time for reading the textbook. Okay, so you might have seen me, and I had not taught you already. So we will be starting this year, 5th standard. You have reached in 5th standard. So 4th standard, you had already learned a few matters about latitudes, about longitude, and all those things you had already learned. So when you come to 5th standard, again you are going to learn some more deep manner about the globes, about the latitudes, about the longitudes, and all those matters you will be learning. So very simple manner you can learn this topic. So the first chapter in your SS, it is globes and maps. The chapter name is globes and map. Okay, so globe. First of all, we need to understand what is globe. You might have heard globe. What is globe? Can you define? Can you name, or can you tell me something about a globe? Can you? Okay, so I will show you what is globe. This is globe. This is actually globe. Okay, so we will be taking this globe again. Now I am keeping it back. So globe means, simply you can say, globe is the true form of the earth. True form of the earth. What is globe? What is globe? Globe is the true form of the earth. Then earth has a shape. What is the shape of the earth? Shape of the earth is spherical in nature. What is in nature? Spherical. Spherical in nature. Shape of the earth, spherical in nature. Okay, so for our convenience, we cannot go everywhere on the earth, and we cannot see everywhere on the earth's surface. And even if you are not able to see the earth, you can use a globe. It is a true form of the earth. It is a true form of the earth, and globe has a speciality. So globe we simply define true form of the earth. And what is the shape of the earth? Spherical in nature. What is in nature? Spherical in nature. So this is actually the true form of our earth. Globe is the true form, or the miniature form of the earth. This is called, globe is actually a three-dimensional model. What is it? Three-dimensional model. What are the three dimensions? You can see the globe. Okay, three dimension means what? You can see the globe. You can see the whole earth together. Okay, and at the same time you can touch. You can touch the earth. You can touch the globe. Okay, and at the same time you can roll it. You can move it. Earth has two movements. Okay, so globe is actually the true model of the earth, and it is the three-dimensional model. Three-dimensional model. What is three-dimensional model? You can see the globe, you can touch the globe, and at the same time you can roll. You can roll the globe. It is rolling on an axis. It is rolling on an axis. Okay, so I'm keeping it back. Just now I told you three-dimensional. So you just see the spelling of three-dimensional. Three-dimensional. Okay, so three-dimensional means on the globe you can touch, you can roll, and at the same time you can see the globe too. Okay, this is about globe. And globe is the true form of the earth, as I told you already. Okay, so on the earth's surface, there are lots of imaginary lines. So we are living on the earth, am I right? Where are you living? We all are settling on the earth. We are cultivating crops. We are setting our home on the top of the earth. We are not setting our home in the air, is it? Where we are setting the our home, and our business centers, our agricultural lands, and everything is on the land, is it? So our locality, actually, for example, San Francisco. San Francisco has located on a place, on a region. Okay, so we can easily locate. A person who comes from Vandoor, he can come to Vaniyambalam, and from Vaniyambalam he can come to the San Francisco. So there is a location for San Francisco. So how can we identify many parts are there on the earth's surface? How can we identify the different areas on the earth's surface? It is quite difficult, is it? United States of America, okay, Germany, these all nations you might have heard, is it? How could you reach over there? It's not easy. And nearby you, there is a well, you imagine. There is a well. Nearby your home, there is a well, so that you can easily find the well. But at the same time, in USA also there is a well. How can you find out? Either you have to go there, okay, either you have to go there, nor you have to use some techniques. If you want to find a place easily on the earth's surface, we can use some techniques. So the techniques, how can we use the techniques to find a place on the earth's surface? It's very easy. For that technique, we are using two measures. Okay, the first one is latitudes. What is it? What is it? Latitudes. Okay, so latitudes are actually, so here you have to understand, it is not difficult, it is not easy to find a place on the earth's surface very easily. If you want to find a place easily on the earth's surface, you have to use latitudes. Okay, latitudes, we need to remember what is latitude. Okay, latitudes are the imaginary line. Latitudes are the imaginary lines. What is imaginary lines? Imaginary, just imagine that you are going to purchase an aeroplane. Imagination it is. You are not going to purchase it. Understood? So latitudes are not actually drawn on the earth's surface. It is an imaginary line made by human beings. Okay, for our convenience, for our betterment, for our easiness, we had used certain lines, imaginary lines. It's called latitudes. What is latitude? Latitudes are the imaginary lines used to find a region or a place on the earth's surface very easily. What is latitude? What is latitude? Latitudes are the imaginary lines which used to find the place on the earth's surface very easily. So these kind of latitudes are found on the globe that I have shown you, isn't it? See, look at this. There are lots of longitudes and latitudes. Okay, so we are using latitudes. So latitudes, many latitudes have been drawn on the earth's surface. Parallel lines are being drawn. Okay, so we will be learning first about latitude and later we will be getting an idea about longitudes. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Once again I am telling our chapter, it is globes and maps. Globe means true form of the earth, the true form, the miniature form. Okay, the miniature form of the earth is called globe. What is the shape of the earth? Spherical in nature. What is the shape? Spherical in nature. At the same time, globe is a three-dimensional model. Globe is a three-dimensional model, which means you can touch, you can see, and you can roll it. So three uses, three effects are getting when you are using a globe. Okay, and on the globe there are lots of latitudes. Okay, so latitudes are actually using to find a place on the Earth's surface, wherever it may be. Okay, wherever it may be, you can use these latitudes to find the place easily. Hope it is clear. Okay, so what is latitude? Imaginary lines. Who drawn this? It's already when Earth had formed, at that time automatically all these lines were formed on the surface? No, it's not at all. Okay, imaginary lines which have been drawn by whom? Human beings. For what? For what we are using this latitude or this imaginary line? For our convenience. For our convenience. Okay, so by using this latitude, we are finding another area. Okay, that I am going to discuss for you. See, listen very carefully. I am going to rub this. So here, I am going to draw one model, which means this is not the original model of the Earth. Okay, here I am going to give you how the latitudes can be drawn, how the latitudes are being given on this true model of the Earth. After this topic, we will be winding up this class. Okay, see, this is actually the round form, is it? Here we are going to learn about latitude, how we are going to draw latitudes. So here, look at this. This is an imaginary line. Okay, this is a circle. This is a circle. You can see the globe right now. At present, you can see this side. Is it? The back side you cannot see. So actually, latitudes are the circles. Latitudes are the circles. Okay. The biggest circle we are going to learn right now. So latitudes are the circle. What is latitude? It's an imaginary line. It's drawn on the globe or on the map, on the Earth's surface for our convenience in the form of circle. In the form of circle. Okay. So the first latitude, which is called equator, its degree is 0 degree latitude. 0 degree latitude. 0 degree latitude, which passes through the middle part of the Earth. 0 degree latitude, which passes through the middle part of the Earth. It divides our Earth. Latitude, 0 degree latitude is called equator. It passes through the middle part of the Earth, which divides our Earth into two. Okay, equator or 0 degree latitude, which divides our Earth into two equal halves. Equal halves. Okay, two equal halves, which is called hemisphere. What is it? Hemisphere. So the latitude which divides our Earth into two equal halves, 1, 2. Okay, these two parts are called hemispheres. What is it? Hemisphere. So here we have to define what is hemisphere. Okay, so hemisphere you can define in a simple manner. What is hemisphere? 0 degree latitude, 0 degree latitude, which passes through the middle part of the Earth, and it divides our Earth into two equal halves. It's called hemisphere. We have two hemispheres. The first hemisphere, which means the region which lies on the top of the equator, the region which lies on the top of the equator or 0 degree latitude is called northern hemisphere. What is it? Northern hemisphere. the region which is lies on the top of the latitude 0 degree is called northern hemisphere. The same manner, dears, look at this. The region lies under the 0 degree latitude. The region lies under the 0 degree latitude is called southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. Okay, so today we learned a few topics. One, the chapter name was globes and map. Okay, globe, the true form of the earth. Okay, what is the shape of the earth? Spherical in nature. Okay, we can find the regions on the earth's surface very easily by using which one? Latitudes. Which one? Latitudes. Okay, so what is latitude? What is latitude? Tell me. What is latitude? Latitudes are the imaginary lines which passes on the earth's surface. Okay, it's actually formed by whom? Who formed these lines? It's already there? No, it's not there. It is been drawn by human beings. For what? For what we have drawn all these latitudes? For our convenience, for our betterment. Okay, and at the same time we learned a few more topic, which was equator latitudes. Latitudes, 0 degree latitude, which passes through the middle part of the earth, and it creates two hemispheres. One is northern hemisphere, second one is southern hemisphere. Now you can take your textbooks and you can just read. Okay, and we will be with you for reading the textbook, and in between when you read the textbook, along with that you just keep your dictionary and the unfamiliar words, and if you have any kind of words, if you are not familiar with that, find it meaning, and if it is not been there in the dictionary, you can either ask to your parents nor you can ask to us. Okay, definitely you have to ask. To whom you have to ask? To us. We will be helping you. We are with you. Okay, so learn very nicely, read the textbook very clearly, and the further works will be coming to you. Thank you.